whether you're setting up a new office in your home for your business or just a home office, it can be a pretty large task. So today I'm with Will at Environments, and he's going to walk us through the steps in setting up an office. Thanks, Will. So where do we get started, and what do I bring you to help you set me up?
Well, I think the first thing to think about is really how is your office going to function. So if you're working with a lot of paperwork and you need some filing in your office, or if you're meeting with clients in your home office, things, just make sure that we find the desk that will work for you or the products so that it actually functions in the long run.
Okay, so whether I'm going to be filing a lot, whether I'm going to be having people coming in or out, it's going to kind of dictate the furniture and the other accessories I'm going to need in the office. Okay,
yeah.
So how do we get the layout?
So the layout is simple. Basically, you can start with the room. So here, just start basic dimensions, the windows and the door, just kind of lay everything out. I've sketched this one out to scale, 1/2 inch equals a foot. And then what you can do, you can just bring that to us and we'll take over from there. Or you can kind of do some legwork on your own and start laying some pieces out. Find some sizes of desks at Environments at our website.
So I can find pieces and then dimensions for the various pieces to get started.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
And then you want to just start laying it out. Make sure you have a chair in there so you kind of get a sense of how big that space is. This would be a great place to meet with the client. Let's say you don't need to meet with clients, but you need more work surface. You could move that over there. Then you've got more space to wheel that chair around and maybe some files over here. So you can really play around this with this options cut out. Allows you to just configure it as you want.
And I'm guessing you probably have some rules of thumb also that are probably really helpful for how close things should be, because I know that I've kind of done this before, and I found out it really made the room really small.
Yeah, we would recommend like 3 feet between clearance areas so the door can open, and make sure you've got some room in front of the doors, and just so that you don't feel cramped, because it may fit on paper. And we had a client just come in, kind of lay this out, and it fit on paper, but then when we got it in, it was like, well, you've only got 2 feet of clearance here. So it would fit in the space, sure, but it would feel a little bit cramped with these clearances here. So we kind of took that, and then we kind of made everything just a little bit smaller. And then we ended up with this one, which is just going to feel a lot nicer because it is your home office. You don't want it to be cram-packed with furniture.
Sure. You need to like your environment. And I really like the service of showing more three-dimensional. A lot of people can't look at this and really understand what it looks like, but that really gives me a really good idea.
Yeah, this will give you a great idea. And then one step better, we can even do these renderings, which will include the finishes and the fabric that you've chosen, so that this will be the end product, and you kind of get a really good sense before you you order the furniture. So
speaking of fabric and decor, it's our final stage?
Yeah, I think the final part is just to pick out the fabrics and finishes that will go with your home office. The rest of your home, you kind of have a style, and we can match that style with contemporary furniture or traditional furniture, or we can make it really look like your office at home. So there's millions of fabric choices that you can choose, and then there's also some wood choices that you'll need to pick, and that's where we come in, and we can kind of help match the wood to the fabric and match everything together to make your home office a really comfortable place to be.
Make the task a lot easier. So, final tip?
Final tip definitely is seating. So have a seat in that. This is the Generation by Knoll, and when you come into Environments, we want you to be comfortable, and this chair is going to do that for you. It's going to, you're sitting in that for 8 hours a day maybe, and it's important for that to be comfortable.
Oh, this is a very comfortable chair. Will, thank you very much for showing us how to make an office layout a lot easier.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks.